Hello, let us start the second video or the second lecture of the chapter Physical Features of India from class 9th Geography. The first part, that is, in the first video, we have done the northern mountains. In this video, we are going to discuss about the northern plains, the second feature, the physical feature of India. The map that you are seeing, the blue color in the map represents the Himalayan range, whereas the green color represents the northern plains. As you are seeing on the map, the northern plains extends from Punjab till Assam. Northern plains, it covers the entire Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, some part of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, parts of Jharkhand, West Bengal, Assam, parts of Meghalaya and Nagaland, and the western parts of Rajasthan. So the entire northern plains is the vast area, and the area which is very fertile for the production of crops. The area is a large area, and the area is fertile for the production of crops. Northern plains can be divided on the basis of sections, and we can divide northern plains as the Punjab plain, the Ganga plain, and the Brahmaputra plain. The large part of the Punjab plain lies in Pakistan, and on your screen you are seeing point number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1 represents Punjab plain, number 2 represents the Ganga plain, and number 3 represents the Brahmaputra plain. Now let us discuss the features of the northern plains one by one. First feature of northern plain is that northern plain has been formed by the interplay of three main river systems. Three major river systems are the Indus, the Ganga, Brahmaputra along its tributaries. So the northern plains has been formed by the rivers, and these three rivers are the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra along with its tributaries. The first feature of the northern plains, its formation. Formation is due to the rivers, and the rivers are Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Second, it is formed of alluvial soil. Northern plain is a plain of alluvial soil, and the vast basin lying at the foothills of the Himalayas is deposited with alluvium. So large alluvium is deposited in the northern plains, and this alluvium is brought down by the rivers, and the alluvium is rich in sand, silt, and clay, and this sand, silt and clay, it makes the land very fertile. So second feature of alluvial soil is that alluvial soil is made up of, the northern plain is made up of alluvial soil, and alluvial soil is rich in sand, silt and clay. It is one of the most fertile soil. So alluvial soil makes the northern plains as one of the most fertile regions of the country. Third feature, the area of northern plain is 7 lakh square kilometer. Northern plain spreads over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer, and the plain is about 2400 kilometer long and 240 to 320 kilometer broad. So the entire area of northern plain is 7 lakh square kilometer. The length of the northern plain is 2400 kilometer and the breadth of the northern plain is 240 kilometers to 320 kilometers. So in the previous map, the area that you have seen, it covers the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, some parts of Uttarakhand, some parts of Rajasthan, Bihar, all those states that you have seen. So it covers the area of 7 lakh square kilometer. The entire length of the northern plain from Punjab to Assam is 2400 kilometer and the breadth varies from 240 kilometers to 320 kilometers. Northern plain is a densely populated area. It is a densely populated area. It is agriculturally very productive regions and it is very productive due to the fertile soil which is available. Along with fertile soil, which is good for agriculture, we have adequate water supply, we have favorable climate, and because of the fertile soil, because of the enough water available, because of the favorable climate, northern plains is regarded as one of the most densely populated regions of the country. It is one of the most densely populated regions of the country because it has fertile soil and it has enough water for agriculture and it has favorable conditions for doing agriculture. Now we will study about the divisions of the northern plains according to different bases. We would be studying the divisions of the northern plains on different bases, and the first division that we are going to study is the division which is on the base of sections. In the previous map you have seen this division on the base of sections. So northern plains can be divided into three sections. Number 1 was the Punjab plain, number 2 is the Ganga plain, and number 3 is the Brahmaputra plain. So according to sections, northern plain can be divided into three parts. The western part of the northern plain is the Punjab plain. The western part of the northern plain is Punjab plain, and Punjab plain is formed by river Indus and along its tributaries. River Indus along its tributaries forms the Punjab plain, and the largest part of this plain lies in Pakistan. The largest part of the Punjab plain, it lies in Pakistan. River Indus and its tributaries like the Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. River Indus along its tributaries forms the Punjab plain. So what are the tributaries of river Indus? We have Jhelum, number 1, number 2 Chenab, number 3 Ravi, number 4 Beas and number 5 Satluj. So river Indus and all the tributaries, they originate in the Himalayas, and this section of the plain is dominated by doabs. DOABS. Now we can split Doab. Doab can be split into two words. Doab can be split into two words. Do means two. Do means two. Ab. Ab means water. Do means two. Ab means water. So Doab means a land of two rivers. Similarly, Punjab can also be split into two words. Punjab can be split into two words. Panj means five and Ab means water. So Punjab means a land of five rivers. Second part, the second section of the northern plain is the Ganga plain. Second section of the northern plain is the Ganga plain. Ganga plain extends between Ghagar and Tista rivers. Ganga plain is between Ghagar and the Tista rivers. It spreads over the states of northern India, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, partly Jharkhand and West Bengal to its east, particularly in Assam. So the Ganga plain, it lies between Ghagar and the Tista rivers, and it covers the states of northern India, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, partly Jharkhand and West Bengal. So third section of the northern plain is the Brahmaputra plain. The Brahmaputra plain lies east of Ganga plain. It lies east of Ganga plain, and it is lying particularly in Assam. So Brahmaputra plain lies particularly in Assam. The map that you have seen, so that map has divided the northern plain into three sections, and these three sections were mentioned as number 1, number 2 and number 3. Number 1 was the Punjab plain, number 2 was the Ganga plain, and number 3 was the Brahmaputra plain. Again we have northern plains, which is divided into four parts. This is the second division of the northern plains. The northern plains can be divided into four regions. Northern plains can be divided into four regions according to the variations in the relief features. Now this division is according to the variations in the relief features. The first division of the northern plains was according to the sections. Now it was according to the sections. It was based on rivers. Now this plain, northern plain division, is according to the variations in the relief features. And according to the variations in the relief features, northern plains can be divided into four categories, four parts. First is the Bhavar, second is the Terai, then the Bangar, then the Khadar. First is the Bhavar, second is the Terai, next is the Bangar, and the last is the Khadar. Let's discuss the features of each divisions one by one. Now Bhavar is an area that is lying at the foot of Shivaliks. Bhavar lies at the foot of Shivaliks. It is a narrow wide belt of pebbles. It is a narrow wide belt of pebbles which is 8 kilometers to 16 kilometers. So it is 8 kilometers to 16 kilometers. It is a narrow belt of pebbles, means larger part is covered with pebbles, and it is lying at the foothills of the Shivaliks. So Bhavar lies parallel to the slopes of the Shivaliks. It is a belt that lies parallel to the slope of the Shivaliks, and it covers an area parallel to the Shivaliks, a distance of 8 kilometers to 16 kilometers. Next is Terai. Terai is lying next to Bhavar. Terai lies next to Bhavar, that is south of Bhavar. The streams and rivers they re-emerge here. The streams and rivers, they re-emerge here to create a wet, swampy, marshy region. So Tarai is lying next to Bhava, and it is a wet, marshy area and a swampy area, and large amount of wildlife and forest can be seen. It is a area which supports wildlife and forest. Then the third division is the Banga. The largest part of the northern plain is formed of older alluvium. The largest part of the northern plains is formed of older alluvium, and they lie above the floodplains of the rivers and present at a terrace-like feature. So this is called Bhanga. It is an old alluvium plain which rises above the levels of the floodplains. So this area is the largest, it is covering largest part of the northern plains. The area is fertile, but it is made up of old alluvium, means the formation is very old. Next is the Khadar. The next part is the Khadar. The new deposits of the floodplains is called the Khadar. It is a younger alluvium of the floodplains, means the formation is recent, or the formation is not as old as Bangar. Now when we are going to compare Bangar and Khadar, we can compare as Bangar is an old alluvium and Khadar is a young alluvium. Bangar was formed many years ago, whereas the formation of Khadar is recent. Bangar is less fertile as compared to Khadar, whereas Khadar is more fertile soil. So Khadar gets renewed every year, and because of this it is most fertile than Bangar. Khadar gets renewed every year, that is why it is more fertile than Bangar. And Khadar is made up of fine particles of sand, silt and clay. Khadar is made up of fine particles of sand, silt and clay, whereas Bangar contains calcareous deposits known as kankar. So the soil particles in Bangar is rough, is coarse, is bigger than that of Khadar. So this is all about the northern plains. We have done about the features of northern plains, and then we have done about the divisions of northern plains. We have divided northern plains into two different bases. The first basis was based on rivers. The second was on the basis of variations in relief features. On the basis of rivers, we have divided northern plains as the Punjab plain, the Ganga plain and the Brahmaputra plain, whereas on the basis of the variations in the relief features, we have classified northern plains as Bhavar, Terai, Bangar and Khadar. So this is all about the northern plains. Thank you.